right, y'all. Why am I yelling? I don't know. But I'm feeling good this morning, even though it is like 36 degrees. So today, I'm going back to the school. Like I said, this was gonna be a series because I guess I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher, basically. I can't be behind a chair forever, so I'm a teacher. Finna go do another lesson today at Franklin. Super excited. I'm always excited. Let's go.
That is too cute.
Back at Franklin, and we are doing another demo today. We're going to offer braiding techniques. One will be with the how to do knotless braids, and then also a foundation for the braids. So let's go back there and take a look.
Latino coral.
Yay! Yeah. We know how to braid over here.
Okay.
We know how to braid at Franklin. You know, we getting there. We getting there. Yes. You see it?
The braid, also known as a plait, is basically just 3 strands of hair. Once you have your square sectioned out, you're gonna grab your 3 pieces. And as far as how to hold it, it's really whatever is comfortable to you. Some people do it overhand, some people do it underhand. But the easiest way that I know how to explain how to braid or plait to people is making your outside piece your new middle piece. So you have 3 strands. So I'm gonna take my outside piece and I'm gonna cross it over my middle one. And that's gonna be my new middle piece. Okay? And then I'm gonna just do opposite pieces each time. So my outside piece is gonna become my new middle piece. I'm just crossing that outside piece over and making it my new middle. Crossing it, making it my new middle. And you're just gonna continue doing that. And that's literally all we're doing for a braid. Is everybody comfortable with that? Does that make sense? Okay, so just go ahead and braid it down.
Y'all, so teaching is very, not stressful for me, but like when I be teaching, I be like super nervous. Like I be just scared, well, not scared, I just be nervous, like just getting in front of people and like telling them things. So like today was not bad at all, I guess because the class was a little bit smaller than last time, so I didn't split. We just went over like simple braiding, not necessarily for the sewing, because we did have a participant who actually like was just learning how to braid. She did super well. I'm super excited and super proud for her. Like I'm always, that's my favorite line. I'm so excited. I'm excited about everything. But no, today was great. It was awesome. Okay, so clearly we have the best students ever because they pick up everything so easily. They're doing so well. And I'm not nervous. I'm not sweating. I'm actually feeling like the greatest teacher in the world right now. Thank you.
Y'all are natural braiders. We love to see it.
Yeah, so if you are interested in taking any courses at Franklin, go ahead and give them a call and make sure you're following them on their socials at Franklin Beauty Institute and then at Franklin Barber Institute 1. I'm gonna drop those down below as well, or up somewhere. Oh yeah, that's where I got my license. 105 years. You know. So like I said before, we went over some braiding techniques, and this is, I guess, a compilation video. I'm gonna just, I guess, incorporate a tutorial video with this, and I'm going to show you how to do the braids on yourself. So a lot of the time people have been seeing these knotless braids, and they're really easy. I do them on myself. No, I do not offer braids, but I can show you how to do them. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is wash my hair, get it nice and clean, and then blow dry it, and then section it off into the parts I want. Normally when I do these braids, I section it off to be about 20 to 25 braids. So it comes in a pack like this, but it has 3. I just used the 3rd one to make my blend for today. This is just like my in-between style. So and it's tapered on the end, so that way pre-stretch, you don't have to do that. Okay, so when it comes to parting, I use like a 2-mirror method. So basically how I can use this camera to see my parts, I use a 2nd mirror. So I put one in front of me, which is this one, and then this mirror behind me. So basically, these parts do not have to be perfect. As you can see, like I said before, I only use about, or I try to have only about 20 to 25 braids. On the other side, I already sectioned out where it's like already twisted up, and I keep my parts fairly big because they're braids, and I don't be trying to be up all night. This was probably like at 1-2 o'clock in the morning, honestly. So now we're gonna go into basically how to do the braids step by step. I'm gonna try to do my very best. This is my first like tutorial. So as you see, I have my section, I get my product, and I go ahead and section it out into the 3 pieces. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I'm making my outside piece my new middle piece. My outside piece, my new middle piece. So now when I'm adding the hair in, I add 1 strand to my outside piece and 1 strand to my middle piece, and keep going with the same technique. And I'm sorry for getting out of camera, y'all. I'm just grabbing some more braiding here. I'm going to do a part where I'm going a little bit more slowly so you can see in detail what I'm doing. But the main thing is making your outside piece your new middle piece. And I'm just crossing them over, alternating sides. Crossing my outside piece and making it my new middle piece. And you braid it all the way down. I like mine super long. I don't know why, don't ask me, but yeah. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. I'm going to slow it down on this second part for you. So like we did on the other side, you know, get your product, start off with a regular braid, and then going in to add your hair. I use my pinky to kind of hold it out and adjust it to the 2 pieces that I'm adding. So right here, we're slowing it down, outside piece, middle, outside piece to my middle. I want to add some hair in. My pinky to hold it, just like that. And I'm just going to do that all the way down. And then if you're wondering how much hair to add, it really just depends on how long you want your braids to be. So if you don't want them that long, you don't have to keep adding hair as you braid. You can stop probably like, once you get to your shoulder or something. And also depending on how thick you want your braids. If you can see, I use fairly small pieces of hair so that way it can stay the same consistency as I'm braiding, and so it won't be like bulky. So yeah, just continue that on until you get done, and that is how you do your own knotless braid.